Hey there. It's with a deep appreciation for life that I bring this podcast to you this week. I was going to share something else, but due to events that have recently occurred, I wanted to share a pretty difficult topic with you and really inspire you by what has occurred from these events. So what would you do if death was knocking at your door? Or maybe at a loved one that you know really close? 2 weeks ago, from shooting this, my cousin, 26 years old, lost his life tragically in a motorcycle accident. It happened very quickly, low speed, clipping a curb, hit a pole, and basically gone. Now that was 2 weeks ago, and today we celebrated his life and through a funeral service and the wake and the celebration at a beautiful cathedral in the city, where hundreds and hundreds of people showed up, standing room only in the cathedral. This is a really massive cathedral. And during this experience, it was so humbling because it was very confronting at the same time. I know that as the service began, I heard the wail of a paramedic siren, an ambulance siren go past, which for me was shocking because of my time in the service as a paramedic. It brought up all those experiences that I've been to, very destructive, devastating situations where people have either been tragically injured or lost their lives in similar accidents. And so all those came flooding back. But I also, even though I wasn't at the scene where my cousin lost his life, because I had a brief understanding of what had happened and my life experience, it all went in my imagination during that experience. 26 years. This man, he was so full of life, achieved so much. He was a doctor, a musician, loved to travel, and he even had his pilot license. What became so evident out of the experience of the service today was how deeply loved he was, especially because he touched so many lives and left this beautiful imprint, this essence of spirit of who he was with every person he connected with, including even patients who he'd served as a doctor. And it was really fun to hear those experiences. I know for myself, it left me with so many questions. Also feeling even a little guilty because it was only, late last year that my grandmother passed away, and I saw him at my grandmother's funeral, but I didn't really connect. And then that was the last time I saw him. So it brought up connections and questions in me. How am I living my life today? And I know that I'm living my life very full most of the time, but there's still lots of times that I let fear run me or shrink me, or I shrink with the fear, or I might not honor myself with what I want to do, or I might, do or not do something because it might not be deemed as appropriate or inappropriate. And just as an example, belly up, I'm having a sip. I've got some beautiful wine that I am absolutely enjoying for the rest of the day with a nice homemade meal, and just going to spend time connecting with the essence and the experience of life. And what is it how am I going to show up even bigger and brighter? Because the truth is, we don't know when our time comes up, when we're going to be expired, when our journey on earth is done. And so it's really important to really live out every day, every moment, and do this magic memory stacking of what we're creating today and not putting it off until tomorrow, because there is no tomorrow. There's only today, there's only now. So I wanted to share this experience with you because I don't want it to be a waste. I want to honor his life and every life that is taken way too soon. To be able to really say, hey, look, we have an opportunity to wake up every single day feeling blessed, no matter what's going on, and especially because of challenges, that we have an opportunity to really design our life and live our dreams and really live the dreams. What is it that you want to create for yourself? Do you want to go for a degree? Do you want to learn a new skill? Do you want to travel somewhere in this beautiful planet and go around the world? Do you want to ask somebody out on a date? Or do you want to get your body fit? Or maybe you want to run a marathon? Or maybe you want to start a business and you've been too scared for whatever it is that your dream is. You've made up all these ideas in your head that maybe, You might be left behind, or you leave other people behind, or you don't have the support, you're too young, you're too old, you're too thin, you're too fat, you don't have the resources. All of that is just noise. I'm inviting you today to make a new declaration for your life so that you don't go to your grave with all of the dreams that your soul is calling you into action, unrealized. You want to make sure that you've lived a deep and meaningful life that's fruitful, that manifests so much of what it is that you, that lights you up and makes you you. And that also, because you're living a joyful life that's meaningful to you, that is on purpose, whatever that purpose is. And don't wait to figure out what your purpose is before you move. And your purpose evolves. It becomes clearer and clearer. And it's some days you think you've got it, and other days you think, oh, what am I doing? But just keep moving with it. And it's the same with fear. Don't let fear stop you. Use fear, bridle that, and just ride that bucking bronco through the field and keep taking action. Fear or self-doubt or worry, none of that is truly allowed to stop you from moving forward. It's just, we do that to ourselves. So I want to invite you to feel those feelings and take the action anyway. Whatever that action is, start small and celebrate every single step along the way. And make sure that you hold your loved ones close, that you tell them that you love them, including yourself. And if no one's told you today, I love you. Forgive yourself, forgive others. Make life really delicious for you again. And take action today to really, live your life and live your dreams. Design your life and live your dreams. I just wanted to keep this one short. I'm going to enjoy some wine. And I wanted to bless you with love, light, and manifesting lots of magic. And I'd love to hear comment below or send me an email or a message. What is it that you have been maybe holding yourself back from really daring to dream? And what are you now going to move towards? What is that dream for you? I really care. I really want to know. And I'm here to cheer you on. Whatever that is for you, I'd love to hear about it. So let me know. Take action. I love you.